Hello and welcome to Rainy Day Crafting. Okay, you know how I love to use up my bits and pieces. The other card I did that I cut out, to be fair, with some of my textured cards that went wrong, which I then keep the other part and things. Well, anyway, look, this is what we're going to do today. So I've already got these ready. Again, this is used out of I don't know, it might be out of boxes of tea bags and things. I'm a right little squirrel and I keep so much. But I've cut these out, which they come from here, okay, which Hobbycraft, oh yeah, it's Hobbycraft. Often not now buying them because I haven't bought anything now. I don't believe I bought anything this year, so I'm going to really try not to. Anyway, nice sturdy dies, quite a good size as you can see. Whoops, hold on. One on the floor. But I've already cut them out. Basically, I cut them out first of all in a bit of my sort of scrap silver, and then I cut them out again in the cardboard, and then I stuck two together so it almost looks like, probably not necessarily on a spanner because they're often just all metal, but I done it so you'd see a bit of sort of wood. I did think I could cut that off and have a wooden handle on that maybe, and this one, can you sort of see the insides of that look like a sort of wood, or could be plastic. Anyway, that's what I've done with that. Now over to the card. I'm going to do a 6x6 card. This is not a textured card, although the card that I'm using up is textured. So bear with and see what I'm going to do. So all I'm going to do, I think one of these here is actually plain, which I might still use that, I'm not sure. So I've got the textured side there, so I'm just using one of these. Obviously you can just put some glue, double-sided tape. Okay, and then because I want to stick, hang on, is that the right way around? Yep. I just want to stick that so it just catch there. And again, okay, oops. Now I want to cut these off. Actually, you only need to cut it off there and there. Now I want to do the same again with these three bits. It's pretty textured both sides actually, so it doesn't really matter. There we go, just on the end again. So stick that nicely. Another couple. I don't know if I need the whole length I'm doing, but anyway, let's do another one. This is very much a waste not, want not. Because they could have gone in the bin. You could have kept them just for sort of doing sentiments on maybe, because that's a sort of big enough strip. Oh, that one's a bit of a rough edge, so I should have probably used that. Oh, I know what I'll do. Yeah, that bit there. Still a bit of a rough edge. For whatever reason, doesn't want to stick ever so much. Now, I want to cut this down. How big do I want on there? What I might now do is cut that in. Don't want necessarily not really sure what I want to do with this. I want it to be on there like that, but not necessarily. have to put some more glue on there. So bit of a rough edge on there, so let's get rid of that. I don't know whether I can oops, I want to make sure they don't fall apart. I think my stickies. No, I think I might just need this. I'm mucking about now. I don't know if you can see what I'm trying to do. It's meant to be so it looks like boards, you know, and I think I'll probably have it on the a bit. Right, so now what I want to do, okay, is let's use a little bit of, because it's got the texture, this should do what I want to do quite easily. So I just want a couple of my daubers. Sometimes it does pay to just try it on a scrappy to see how it pans out. But because it's, can you see? Ooh, probably would have been better with a brush. Anyway, let's just give it a little bit of welly. Oh, there you go, there you go, there you go. The idea is meant to be like boards on a floor, sort of a bit of decking. So this is going to be a manly card. And it's using up some of my scraps quite nicely. I might have done better with a blending brush, but there you go. Right, let's put the colour on that. Maybe just put a bit of this other colour on here. So the two tones. There. Right, that's that. We're nearly done. So I just want to do a sentiment on here. I tend to do something on this on a bit of plastic. So now let's just move that out of the way. Trying to think whether that would just whether it look too ordinary like that. Maybe like that. Right. No, I think it's going to go on there like this, but maybe on the So what I now need to do, I don't know if that's going to fit on here. I was yay, it does. Perfect, perfect, perfect. So just find a little to put this on here nicely. Pop that on there. So always have to be careful with this because hang on, piece of paper, something to stick that on with. Make sure it's going to hold down. Let's just move that out of the way a moment. Pop this here to stick this on. Yep, perfect. Bit of embossing. Not embossing, putting my ink on. There you go. That's okay. And again, I will put my embossing powder on it because for one thing, it dries this off as well, because you know you have to be so careful, don't you, that sometimes if it's still wet, but then smudge, you put your fingers in it and we're done. So Now, a bit bored. Let's just wind up my heat gun. Lovely. Now just with that dauber, put a bit more colour there so all just blend. That out of the way. Let's move that out of the way. That back where it goes. So let's have a little look. So now I'm going to put that on there. I'm almost tempted to cut them down at different levels because it'll make it look a little bit too precision otherwise, doesn't it? Let's just see if we can do that. Ah, there you go. Look a bit like a plank, eh? Now, because it's got a load of stuff on there, that's sitting on there quite nicely. I don't know whether your thoughts are. It looks to me quite like some planks of wood. Could have raised it up a bit higher if I wanted to. Now, you know, if a few of these on here, and we are sorted. So, bit of double-sided tape on the back of those. Oh, actual fact, this I can do. We have that one there. That one there. Oh. And there we have, I say a mail card, obviously us women, we do lots of sort of do-it-yourself too, but there we have using up scraps again. So honestly, hand on heart, I do use some new stuff or quite often, but every so often I just have a real sort out and then just use what I've got. So if you've enjoyed watching up what I make, how I make, etc., feel free to subscribe, and I look forward to seeing you again. Take care. Thank you very much for watching.